Yeah, me fambule una kusha kaba. Good evening. Me have Satu Kabia of the SLD TV. We don't come back cold because Kuma me there appear. And it's how the Kotokuma me appear. I know say appear for the news. The Kotoku don't swell me fambule. Me have Satu Kabia this evening. I guess now the studio with me. Boima Davies, where we all know now the Secretary General of the Central Union. And at the same time, we get the Tike Mahmoud, where we all know say, now we normally they call Salomon of Fool. We fumble them. We get a lot of things there in store this evening. Just stay tuned and still glue as we ready for bringing on the news. But at the first, let me take my time for introduce to now the wonderful Boima Davies and Mr. Boima Davies. You did live now the SLD TV, the Sierra Leone Diaspora TV station. You can tell Fambule Adu.
Yes, well, before the third Fambule Adu, I just want to tell the Kotokuma me plenty thank you, for this opportunity for hosting me today again. And of course, to also the director, we young governor of this TV station here. Well, Fambude, I want to tell una adu, and I want to tell una good evening, depending on the side where you did. If you're in Europe, you're in Salon, and good afternoon if you're in the US and other parts of the world. Good morning.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Boima. And Fambule go like for know your name already. I know you say your name, sir.
Well, my name is Boima Davies, like you say.
Yes.
A very short, a not a long name. I currently serve, of course, under the leadership of the president, Mr. Hassan Dimdim Sise, of the Sierra Leone Central Union as the chief secretary.
Okay, thank you so much. And I would like to introduce also with Salomano Full, where we all know say and Tike Mahmoud and the analysis boss for this evening at this program. You can like for introduce yourself, sir.
Well, my family on a cushion na Cabo. Me na Mahmoud Kanu, don a Tike Mahmoud from Konigen, commonly called Salomano Full. Of course, me na the CEO for the Sierra Leone Diaspora Television, SLD TV. And I also double as the governor for the North for the Sierra Leone Central Union under the leadership of President Alassane Dimdim. So, my family, I tell you plenty thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Mr. Boima Davies. We all know say we got a successful outing. We just done past this August 8th. You can tell Fambule about this successful outing, and at the same time, you tell Fambule everything what they want to know about this outing. Then we can come to the other side, sir.
Well, that load the way you want for make an unload, so then I think say heavy for unload way. You actually talk about the outing way it happened this year, way that been August 8th. The reason why make us say so, of course, you said been there and everybody see, how Sierra Leoneans they gather, na continental Europe, come up from all over the world. And as we be tell now when we be hosting a year, we tell una say we never prepare for this outing. That this year it got to be a different kind of outing, and we make promises them. We promise people that say this year transportation not going to be of a problem for them, and when all go agree say we deliver on Dundee. We also be tell people that say the outing this year will go add value according to what the president be say, and actually people that see Dundee also. We see this outing here for the very first time, for see the amount of young people and youths them when they come in the great number, very large number, Why? Because 2 years ago, the president decided, say, when would they get it out in the air? Of course, they go find, for men could only focus on the big one then, but when they pick it, also self-calm, because by so doing, would they create room for them for actually take over, in the nearest future, or even from now, make us say from now, yeah? So we see, say, the youths, them also be get their own podium, they get their own corner. In fact, me and the corner I go enjoy, that they are go relax. The kind of enjoyment will be there at the corner, it not be easy.
Yes.
It not mean say enjoyment not be there at the big one, the young side. But of course, see inside young man and they we say youthful people and the energy, the vibration, it can always look different. And by and large, of course, like we've been promised with regards to 2026 outing, we able for deliver on them promises and day. And we're not still satisfied because we know say this outing here, like I say, not to just a day, program for we. And this year, I don't actually prove, I don't become like a testimonial for we. For sure, say, you know what? People that come all over, for just can't spend a few hours there. So they say and say, the outing, the way it don't big pass, the way the original people themselves, be get them in mind. Of course, the one they count this idea, like Mr. Malik said, I don't know if you watch we. I want for telling that plenty thank you, for watch we, and for own account this idea as well. So the outing don't really grow. And we believe say in the coming years, more and more get for be added also, maybe even from next year self. And not get for be anymore, like the outing won't know. But again for take a different dimension where at least everybody will maybe dissatisfied this year one way or the other. By next year when you come, you could just book your tickets, you do everything for the whole weekend. We know they go no side. So so far by and large, the outing be really go fine. And people that really turned up by the special grace of God, and we thank God. No major incident no also happened, the day of the outing and everything. Everybody will go there, we come back safely. With properties, I will go with motoka, everything, we're able to pull everything back safely. So we tell God plenty thank you, for that day. And of course, to all the executive then and even non-executive, that everybody will actually can take part inside that outing day. Not even on the day itself, but everybody with the outside, then they call for putting them together, then they give information, then they do the promo. I want for telling now plenty thank you. But especially also to we supporters and to the fans them. So, the people of Sierra Leone, I just want for telling plenty thank you, for want to make this outing here. This year, it really become a history.
Thank you so much.
I don't get you quite clearly. I don't get your question, ma.
No, I don't.
Because Chokoma may look like say voice don't lost.
Yeah.
The voice still, me at the area, now they get me.
No, now they get you. You don't lost again.
Hallelujah. You see, stop, see.
Waiting.
Now they get me now.
Your voice will fluctuate. You know the clear. It look like say you need for log out and log in again because the voice.
But they get to now the area. Are the area clear?
Now that
Yeah,
they get you. Are they hear you now?
Yeah.
Ask your question.
Are they get to now area clear? Okay. The question what this guy for ask like everything come out successful, we know, but people they complain about the hall. And at the same time, we hear a rumor say, Ibrahim sorry, and be then at that all waiting. I don't know what you can tell family because I know what asked too deep. Maybe you get something more than waiting me hearing. So I don't know what you get for tell family about that particular all we will do for the outing nights.
Yes, well, Famudem again. I go on for join the president like the last time we will be called for actually apologize to all SSCU members, them to the farms, the supporters, the one that they come for patronize with the union during this August outing there and the after outing show. And truly, like you rightly say, when it comes to whole business, make I just start with the premise here. They can look very, very difficult, for get a hall where a grade will contain the kind of population we get when we get an outing. We get two major factors. One, again for do with the time. Secondly, again for do with capacity also of the order. But the third one also, I think, is very important. Just like we Africans, anytime we organize the events there, we cannot begin for look already ahead of time for make sure we get a suitable venue. We say everybody go come after the outing, people that relax and enjoy, themselves, till the next hour. But we all know, from COVID time till now, a lot of restrictions are in place. So most of the hall themselves, maybe where you will get hall, when they will tell you, say, well, you go there at 3 or 4 o'clock. That is one thing. But also, if they look at the capacity, maybe one thing at the number of people that all this particular hall they take. Maybe they take 200 people there. I mean, looking at SSC, looking at the outing, how you go able to take a hall when there are 200 people there, where you get for expect, hundreds of people there, for camp and the show. Then we get for continue for look again, so that actually that's none of the major, factors that they face. So what happened like last year? We started out in venue, the hall been there this year. Now they will be actually, close today. We'll be get a venue where they call Vasim. We'll be get it after outing show last year. And honestly, we say we do the outing show this year, not to even a sub or a kind of alternative hall for Central Union and a kind of event who they organize at all not. But it can be say it be extremely, extremely difficult. And when you don't promise people them, at the end of the day, you don't go able to come, you disappoint them. So now that they make, we actually decide, say, you know what? Since we don't try everything possible, even the Horusa will get a gas problem 2 years ago. At the end of the day, they're sorry. Then they often make we host the events there. We don't go through some other renovation and all of that. But then we get a kind of little bit of a psychological effect the other side there, where that incident they happen. So they look at and say how people then go feel for go back to that place. So then they can decline them. So we can't take this particular hall here now. But what happened actually last year? Well, I don't say last year. This year we began to elections. Normally, as a CU gets a constitution and an institution. So after every 2 years, when somebody don't win, we organize an election. So during this year election, we get 2 candidates, of course, Ibrahim Suri and the current president. So during the campaign, a lot of things that happened. I know we'll go into that, but I just talk specifically on the hall. A call at the place, a vaccine, they say anyone go for verify. If we decide contract with them, how much are the contracts? How much would they pay? And fam with them, I just want to make you know this. There's a CEO, maybe some people don't actually form that in mind. Say that so it be. I think say then actually they live in a separate kind of world.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Boima. I know
you get me?
Sir, but people don't go know who are the is. Who are the is say? Who are the is say? Book we sign contracts.
I don't get your question. Fine, you say?
People that want to know who are the first way they try for talk say. He say if you not the sign contracts.
Well, the person we call the people them actually, and this now is self-confessed in the first place before we even hear it from the people them. Now one of we brought away they actually contest, for this year election where they call Ibrahim Suri in Rotterdam. Yeah. And they don't serve this community here. Okay. And even in the previous regime of Mr. President Mohamed Ali, they also serve as a social welfare secretary. So when you make that call, of course, those people them, once you don't begin something with them, especially when we come to that kind of serious business them, they know they won't get any other way. Because we got trust issues as Africans them, now this part of the world, because the moment something happen, then they generalize that thing, it affects everybody. Even though we events all they organize, one day get problem. Whether in terms of, for pay them and the contract, this and I know. And when would they sign contracts them now? From the time of Mohamed Ali, the union get now as a law. Before they organize an event, would they get a budget? And all of them, they will not just do, out of wishful thinking, because we know, say, leaders and they come and go. So what if somebody needs in place, now that procedure, they get for follow. So every now and then they get event, but just the day will they sign the contracts, and the contract, they, as a matter of fact, then they share it with all the organizations that chair people them. And sometimes they even they send them, out on the email for many people then see. So why make that call? Now actually that will be the reason why we end up not forget vaccine anymore. But I mean, see last year how vaccine be actually look like a very big hall, and it take a lot of people there. Last year the enjoyment people that enjoyed saying, that they left music and stage, they come on and do one after the other. So unfortunately, this year we'll never get that hall because of voting it been due. And imagine this is the possible way say one can serve this community, a community where you really one can serve. How you go to the extent for really see say the only event where the community they organize when at the union for at least for able get generate some kind of income for focus on projects them where it go develop people that are the community where it go actually continue for bring it together. You do something like that. So I believe say that they really now a kind of misplaced priority.
Okay. Thank you so much. At least the family will understand from the perspective on where you come up from. Then I wonder for one, at least we don't understand because me like myself, I be get a lot of doubts and the all, which I will go fair we safe. So we don't make it clear now. We don't understand. Thank you so much for that one. And again, there are a lot of rumors there again. They pass again. We don't say Mr. Tike Mahmoud, we don't go, we don't come, boy, go join me back. A lot of rumors they pass. Now the community. Family they want to know what exactly the happen because even me are lost. I don't understand things then they happen. Something the way they happen at the community where I know say go born good picking for the community. It's as a whole of Sierra Leone. You can tell family what exactly they go and what they happen at the community, sir.
Well, the Kotokuma, the thing is, we got a very interesting community. Well, when you look at the union, actually, Central Union is made up of sister organizations, and then sister organizations, then they automatically then are part of Central Union. Everybody will belong to a sister organization with a part of Central Union. You are a member of Central Union. Well, what did happen? The Hlland community, we can only get issues them in 2 periods during the year. One of them 10 day. Now when elections they come. Yeah. We all know say Africans we like for win, we like for going to elections, but we not like for compete positively. And when we lose, we don't want to accept. And we don't want to get that honor day. That on one side. The other thing again for do with SSCU events them, particularly the outing. The reason being, some people then, of course, they benefit from the outing, one way or the other. Yeah? Especially when I don't maybe some old folks them. When they don't come, they say this and that, they bash at people them. Where it's very unfortunate that because of voting they be gain, and now they see say the union, the trajectory where they move at the space where they move at, the kind of transparency, accountability, and all of that day. It's not easy again for me. You just come. You begin to tell stories in a different way.
I'm somehow confused.
But
yeah, Mr. Boima. Sorry, I'm not cut you, but somehow confused. What are the old fools? Like we go able to know the names, or you just talk in the general terms?
Well, today actually I didn't make an introduction because I get a lot of evidence what I get for when I come next time, where I really get for make people they see about the things that we'll get for talk about today, the Ladies Foundation, yeah. So, like one of the people that way not to a member self, the guy that they call, BABASHEQUE, over the period of time, we don't see say it don't become a kind of anti-SSCU, maybe because of your ego, simply, or maybe because of your ignorance, because I don't really know if it really actually realize or knows that the union don't date today and how this community actually did. So I can give specific reasons then. 2 weeks to the elections, we know say one or two things that don't happen in the community. One of them things then they actually now the situation where they get a small misunderstanding among themselves. But of course, that thing they, people that they don't go into that case, they for try for resolving and all of that, it don't happen. But of course, the community, you will go talk to A, but B also need to understand how A from them will come together. Well, before the election, this particular brother I will get to the BABASHEQUE, a cow their issues and the reason why making me do that, they get an ulterior motive. And I want people to understand today from this one. BABASHEQUE not relevant to Central Union. As a matter of fact, now the Central Union are in the Kauda a bit today. One way or the other, this community out there so. Now we actually, now because of this community, make the dialect today, we they talk to we sabi we serve, we they get a rapport there. So their relationship, that the way you go down form over time, I think that the way you're not supposed for jeopardize in any way,
Okay.
Well, so when you look at a behavior at any time with elections, they close by, always Central you get out like put your pump and this out in there. 2 weeks before that time, they will get a forum. They go begin to take, interviews from people then for just can't discredit the current president who will get, for bring mockery, for bring more and more situation, because he knows the people that are interested in a Central Union forum. So on that day, Wednesday, he just put a kind of an interview where he do, the president delete him. He signed another one again. Do ya, bro? I mean, you get sense, as they claim say in a big man. You see, say you do something, then delete them, then you redo them again. I think say that's a disrespect to the leadership. So what did the president do? He gave a hot disciplinary slap. He just removed him at the forum. I think say that slap with a slap as a big man, as they call himself. Because when you're a big man, you for also know say you for act responsibly. You know what? President remove him. So now we can make an audio for tell the president plenty thank you and I continue for say we can begin for start for sanitize this community and this are part of the things that I want people to understand on this program here today. That guy there, it go to be PV, begin to send me messages there, they say so many things then.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Afterwards, sir. But before then, when I don't get a disciplinary, because I know say every club or whatever, there is a rules and regulations one that they go through. When I already be don't put that regulation, they say so things not for the same so things and or now just because of now in your interest make it puts that kind of video when not go down well to make una take that action, sir.
Well, of course. Say the forum get rules and regulations, yeah. And not only get them by word of mouth, we get also inside the constitution. You see the new constitution we get is about 54 pages. They all be done at that forum. They want this review here, they go on. They're not come with anything to the table for contribute. And even the interest situation where they try for portray, for just discredit the president for making win the elections, at a point they invite them to be part of that process. In not shop, he say, in a neutral policy, go out for the neutral. Then they your decision. But when you want to be neutral, who go again beyond, they call people then, they call for interview for discredit the other part where you don't even know anything about. When you say you want to be neutral.
So now one side interview you do, you not do the other side, you mean?
Exactly.
Okay.
And besides the interview side where they do, this person you don't do at the forum, who say a report don't come out, where they don't investigate everything about the issue of hatred, they don't give a conclusion and all of that. It also then at the forum where an audio come out, I know we'll call the person, but from one of the elders the way it they serve, say the other group, when are the majority, they make a 24-page note of the issues and they put them down. They say, more not talk by mouth, more give this as an evidence. Make una look into that. When the audio come out, a leak. It said, get that idle time day. The power, I be doing that type of tool, and the chairman, I didn't know. BABASHEQUE been there at the forum. He don't make any comment. So you can see how hypocritical this guy are there. You see, say this particular policy where they talk about. Now, policy, I mean, like I say, it not even relevant to SSU because it's not a member. But as a community, now, Combra organization, not a member, it don't belong to any sister organization. The reason why we can bring people there in the mommy is this. Now, a community organization, however you look at them, yeah? And of course, when we still say first they do one or two things that for the general good of everybody. Would they bring people that, would they try for bring we all for make with it together? You understand?
Yeah.
And we also
Yes, sir.
encourage people for men and join sister organizations then.
Okay.
Yeah. So that kind of situation, but I think say within your mindset, I think anything too good of himself. I mean, it claims certain things that like where it just say, like every day, within the ordinary, they see them. So if this kind of situation happen, then delete you or the person, way now the president of the union, delete the first voting step. I believe say as big person for get a reservation, they say no, you know what? I'm not going down for the second time. But it continues for ground. So like a way, for mock the other people that are interested, for manipulate, the situation because out in the camp, for discourage people that also not for camp at the outing, now people that they all kind of fly away the pool. As I see you na scam, as I see you na this, as I see you na that. But this same as I see you win a scam. Last year, because I don't be now part of the union from last year to this time, over 1 year, 6 months. Yeah. Last year, anytime with this guy, I will call him for can't work for the union. Who they pay? Yeah. Last year we can't cover the outing. We pay. We go cover the dinner also. The last year we also pay. As a matter of fact, the president began that so much, like respect there. It makes sure say a delegation go visit him. For sure, say, boy, yourself, you get family now. Maybe your wife knows say you're the part of this community. Yeah.
You belong. Okay.
Exactly. So if people they encourage you, all of them can wait and they accept in somebody like in, one of them. Now some of we they suffer, for this union, yeah, they do everything in and out. Where they, no one day they take 100 euro for car, tell me thank you for this or tell me thank you for that.
Okay,
But until we
thank
don't
you
even
so
need
much,
some of you will not need that.
Mr. Boima.
You understand? Yeah.
Mr. Boima, I not cut you. Thank you so much. Stay with me. What I can to you. I just want
No problem.
to me boss when are the CEO of the SLDTV and at the same time na the analysis boss for this particular program. So Mr. TK Mahmood, where we commonly known as Salomano Fool. One knows Salomano Fool. And at the same time, the analysis. With all waiting, Mr. Boima, don't say so. What you gather and from waiting that you own take on all them take care before we go further.
Well, Madam Kotoku, thank you very much. First of all, the viewers them, the Salon community need for no say Sierra Leone Central Union, not a social club. Sierra Leone Central Union, now a union which comprises of 14 sisters organizations them. And then 14 sisters organizations and then build up this union. So which means every city where they register inside the Sierra Leone Central Union, they get membership there. So we need to make this clear. And Sierra Leone Central Union gets a constitution. When you dey inside the Sierra Leone Central Union, whether in a forum or whether in an organization, you just get for abide by the rules and regulations there. I want to start with the delete of where they delete BABASHEQUE. BABASHEQUE, where they delete them, it be the provoke situation. You understand? It be they take sabotage for make people and see they want to talk to. Of course, we all left to Mr. Selfo, they are left for talk to. But not so in the peak where Sierra Leone said, don't invest their money, don't put things in place, they wait for people them for make them attend the program at the time in the camp. Hey, Sierra Leone said, this is a discredit union. That one don't make sense. That one they not just sabotage the effect for sabotage the union. And to be honest, deep inside BABASHEQUE, it not be one that out they become successful, they can't come out. So one life be like this. I just swear to God for that. Because of the actions there. The actions that we put. You know the interview people from January to February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Where did some come on? This don't come on. I said they put flyer, this and that.
Oh, you
so
think
that's sabotage.
So?
That's not sabotage. There's no truly about
sabotage.
it. Okay. Yeah. So that is not clear. Coming to the situation of Abraham Suri. Of course, Abraham Suri, whether we like it or not, it not be get right for call na the place or contact. What we can know say na Ibrahim so you do DJ Bristol talk am pa BABASHEQUE live. He say Ibrahim so you go investigate. You understand? Call for know how much the take the hall. So Ibrahim Sori now what's it? Whose executive position will hold inside the union? Ibrahim Sori not to finance, not to treasurer, not to even I call ourselves auditor. So if you want to know anything, Ibrahim Sori na right for go through in chairman when na Abdul Aziz Sanko through Rotterdam because na Rotterdam na they as member where Rotterdam can dey as member inside the CRO Central Union. So if you be no more than TNA, if we don't contact in chairman, na so procedure the work, na so wall of discipline they operate. You understand? Intelligence one na so we dey do things. We get steps that we dey follow. You know to PR, you know to auditor, you know to finance, you know to this. Then you just decide more for call. You
so
understand?
now, I don't hear
They get some motive.
two name now. Sorry,
No,
sir.
I dey
I don't
come.
hear two name now. You don't talk about BABASHEQUE, you don't talk about DJ Bristol. So these are the people where they cause the problem. You mean na the SSU or na they put forward na the audience there is waiting also the right thing you mean?
No, of course, there are two people in a disgruntled people. They're ready for distract the community. And then plan and not to today, not to tomorrow. DJ Bristol BABASHEQUE, they be don't be prodigal son at the SSU. They always they go, they come. When they cause trouble, they drive them. Wait till they bring back, they can't put them back. So we used to the habits, we used to the behavior. Now prodigal son, then SSU prodigal son said. You know, whenever they come, they open their arms, say, okay, welcome home, we begin them. Bad news nothing for three bad begin. You understand? So now, so this year, end of day with DJ Bristol and BABASHEQUE. No matter what happen, we not get for them. Now, Sierra Leone as them. But when they cause trouble, we they discipline them. And at the discipline that they don't face it. So, once you get radio, they get for come back now, Sierra Leone, they come back. Because there is no way when they go feel they will distract the community or distract the CRO Central Union, the program where they don't put. Coming again to Ibrahim Sori, just like what I say, Ibrahim Sori not be get right for do that particular thing. And I believe say one of the possible for don't facing suspension at the same Ibrahim Sori. Because when you check the CRO Central Union constitution, if you are a member of the CRO Central Union, you go against the CRO Central Union principle and values them, then you need for facing a discipline. One of the discipline they have to say now this now suspension. Because law will check the term when they don't announce the election, where CRO Central Union gets for do the inauguration. At the same day, Ibrahim Sori decide for go do conference, which means for counter the CRO Central Union activity. And in a member of the CRO Central Union, just because he lost election, it creates that atmosphere for let people say, the community not unite. And in one of the leading factors, if the community not unites, and one of the leading factors, would they portray that by taking the same date of the CRO Central Union activity, and when a member, it not called for from that side, I believe, see, Abraham Sori for beyond facing serious discipline. But as you know, the union also, a communal union, they just watch things and try to see how best they go manage a situation, you know. So that particular situation, the CRO Central, they manage very well. And because of this, believe in inclusivity and a belief in togetherness, they always try, even though they feel pain. Trust me, the CRO Central, they suffer every advantage from Sierra Leoneans, especially the Sierra Leoneans in Hlland. Now, you go see, post your grab no more. Hey, Sierra Leone Central not corrupt. Oh, yeah, so hey, the money, we then get for this out, local people, beaucoup money come on. But they don't ever ask how much the Sierra Leone Central spend. They ever want for know how much the Sierra Leone Central don't spend. All the way they want for know how much don't come. Now, all my years to open the wait before let's see, I don't say I don't carry budget. For the money, you understand? But when Sierra Leone Central they spend, they know they put SD. They don't want to know nothing. Same thing applied to during the election time, where President Alassane Dibdi announced that 50,000 at bank account. What Ibrahim Sori be the way campaign with? Una sure see that money dey, the money no dey, the money no dey. Until we see Alo Sentiano pull proof, now in it change. But the worst bad thing about that particular propaganda they did, in the Ibrahim Sori, you don't know the reality, say the money no dey. But in supporters them, in gullible supporters them, we don't school feel, we don't brainwash. They still get that mentality, they say, that money no dey. But you know, and it is unfair for in supporters there. In need for telling supporters there, that money will be telling us say no be there. I don't see him. You understand? Ibrahim Sori you need for be honest to himself and be honest to the people who they support him. Now so disciplined what they work, now so intelligent what they work.
But so meaning you want to tell me say Ibrahim Sori they do a sabotage?
I don't think call and sabotage really. I just say call and say they take advantage of gullible supporters them. They come a lie to them. Why in don't know the reality? In the shame now for cancel supporters them the truth. Because it didn't have the union is very transparent. Anything what you want to know about the union, pass through your chairman or your chairperson. Say, this is the money business, that money, the chairperson go ask, the finance, that money with President Alassane Dibdi pronounce it. Then now the place for the finance for screenshot and send that to the chairman or chairperson for that particular city. Now so see Alo Sentiano they operate. All what they want.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Analysis. Sorry, sir. I not cut you what, sir, but let we get a break. Make we just listen to waiting the people in the same. Let we read the messages, then they will come back. Let we just get a break. When I relax small. I get Bobby Banks, where they say they're watching from Amsterdam. Then at the same time, I get Isha Kasuma. They tell me, say, do you have any evidence that, please? I don't know what he mean by the evidence. Maybe if I read through, I will get them back. Bobson Masare say, but waiting it tell the people them for cancel the all. Be more specific. So, like, I get the same Bobson Masare where they say, in Netherlands, abstract is abstract. If na SSU in name there on the contract, how is that possible for one man to make a call to cancel it? If not to in name day. Then Bob Masari, now they say that day, and the same Bob Masari they tell we now what Ibrahim Sori say to the people for them to cancel the all. So now that message here I get inside first. So Mr. Come back to you, Mr. Boima. I don't know what you get for say that there I can connect to TK Mahmoud.
Yeah, well, Bobson, thank you for the questions that you asked. But I think, say, you know, they listen attentively, because if you listen attentively, we don't establish the reason already. I think, say, the other problem also we'll get with this community are something not only ignorance, but a deliberate attempt where certain people can make for render the effort of other people them in a kind of a filter way. Yeah, we brought up obviously with the answer questions. I know I'm, yeah. When you get a program with a Dutch person, especially when they sign their contracts, then you always need forget one particular contact person. The moment somebody they come on here, they begin to call A1 investigate. They don't create doubt already in their mind. Because like I say, we as Africans, in the box, you know this very well. When would you even try to get a hall? The moment you talk about specific amount of people, already they don't get a doubt for giving on that side, because for them, they don't feel safe anymore. Generally,
because
you know this.
Yeah.
You understand? And they also know, say, we Sierra Leoneans, they go pan program, we know they see them. Someone they prefer for sit down outside until that program they don't. You know they enter. Maybe you go enter for 5 minutes, then the program done. It just, you know, then they outside, they hang outside. So even last year, before we get vaccine, we organize. When I see the amount of security in that place, and the parking spot be nice and everything, right? They all been big for everybody. People then go, they just hang around, someone they drink, security, they say no. And when they get all the information, and they get all the updates them. So like what in a brand story do when boxing they say what he do for this for specify I believe say you for begin to ask yourself, what is that the business way you get for actually go call to a hall where get any business with? Like governor rightly say, when Central Union they organize an event, that event they get a budget, the contract they sign, they chair people, then they see them. That whole day it was 9,500. The contract day to the effect everything they. Again, chairman, and the chairman be active. The one will be the campaign with winner Aziz Sanko. Yeah, no. But then they keep all of them thing they pretend for be ignorant, they pretend for no, for create that division, that sense of division at the community. So that the same way also, when we brother they ask this question, yeah. Now for care enough, boxing, and ask yourself, but why this guy for go call it? If you need any documentation, go through your organization where it is part of Central Union. This whole and so be say this and that too, or the time we budget come up. This money actually na so it happen, na so be actually rent this whole year. We want to see the evidence, not also. Now it does society they live in. Yeah, evidence day. They say evidence then the council argument. But for me, you come up here, you go create already doubts on the people their mind. For them they doubt like what in they are then they about. In the first place, it creates a sense of irresponsibility. Now, so it present we.
Doubts done they already.
Doubts done they already. You understand? So you when they talk about when you sign contract, not sign contract, you forget say one of the sign contract, when also they get terms and conditions and boxing. You forget down there. So my brother do ya. When would they come on that platform, the way some of you they talk, we know the issues them, ask questions the way it really relevant and pertinent, to that subject and they will discuss. It help a lot. No can't just say one or two things, because you want to create this kind of, sense of like, it or like for defend somebody. No. Ask. Some of we know they are, not they do that thing they are for any particular person. Now for the sake of the community, including you, including the brand story. Because today, if this community have come up fine, we get a hall. Every Sierra Leonean a right for be part of that hall day. For go there, if you get an event, for go rent or for enjoy, for be part of them. So not for President Hassan, not for Boima Davies alone. It's for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Boima. At least you've said it all. So, Mr. TK Mahmood, the analysis was what you get for say to us, what Mr. Boima say, including in adding to waiting Mr. Bobson say.
Well, I believe say Mr. Boima Davies don't clear Mr. Bobson in doubt because the clarification we they look for or why again, Mr. Boima Davies don't speak them out. And these are the good thing about them program there for people that are really in doubt, make them go agree from the horse's mouth. Just like what I try for talk, the CLO Central, a very constructive. Only people that we don't use that African mentality, African way of doing things, that bagbati, chaotic self. It need to work in this kind part of the world because them part of the world so yana bureaucracy, everything they on pen and paper, black and white. So what you do, just like waiting, Mr. Boima Davies say, where you go sign contracts, electing an organization, they need somebody they call the hand-speak points, the contact person. If anything happen, who don't go responsible? The goal is not responsible, but there must be somebody where you put in name.
Yeah.
You understand? Just like una classic ladies, una against the all. They need to write some more classic ladies. Yeah. You understand? Somebody must
we get one particular person. Yeah.
You understand? When Naso thinks they work.
Yeah.
So I believe say Mr. Boima Davies don't clear that particular doubt today. And
okay, thank you so much. Mr. TK Mahmood, again, you be say something concerning where they send the message here. They talk about you don't already call the people their name. But I don't know, because to me, your knowledge, I don't know if the people the way they call say they are the nuisance or not the Creole way use, not the English way use, me don't understand. The people the way they talk about just now. So the BABASHEQUE and the BRISTOL, now the people the way they disturb the community, you mean?
Of course, they don't show themselves and the whole community say them people there, now then they create this nuisance and this community. This not so the first
Okay.
this so BABASHEQUE Bristol. Not so the first this like the talker from Abdulrahman time. You know, they don't use to that free money where they go just take money, give there. Bristol, no stand no they go do something for Sierra Leone Center, no, they need their money, either transport or workmanship. So when Muhammad Ali Khan, President Muhammad Ali Khan, he lock all the leakages they did. From there, they begin see the Sierra Leone Center, you know, say, what's make them for Nogi Abdulrahman second time. Abdulrahman don't do reckless spending. Abdulrahman don't do reckless spending with the Sierra Leone Center, you know, money. So now he make the no vote for Lagos second time. The one that will be they enjoy that particular reckless spending, that money the likes of BABASHEQUE and Moses Tucker and you get DJ Bristol. Now then they out here from that year they will up to now the first year Union because of that Salomon style. Now yeah be the hits now they don't come block me or they don't lock now the photo. That's it they act up to down. Like you just cannot more the get that fall face, that plastic smile. But they not like the union just because they need to get then chap the way they get before. And with President Alassane Dikam, in all the block the leakages, so he stop everything. Say all things for them at this one account. Law we try for law we get. We own building, we own hall, and I believe say that's in the
Mr.
aggravate
Tike
them.
Mahmood, I not cut you word. You not think say DJ Bristol na ion feel where they supposed for pay am and BABASHEQUE also na ion feel. That's why they get a right for pay them.
Of
I
course,
don't know.
this the
Maybe
CLO
make I
Center,
understand.
the CLO Center don't create a platform wherein if everybody understand, everybody will able tap to the food where the CLO Center they produce. Why make them people are just turn rebel at the community? They get that ego, that personal ego. Now them, you understand? This outing,
Okay.
I meet DJ Bristol. I say all what you don't talk against the CLO Center, they still come. Yeah, they call me for can fix a stage for the beginner, for the youth man. You understand? Here, Ibrahim. Of course, the CLO Center always take Ibrahim and DJ Bristol, they work with Ibrahim instead. You understand? So tell
Okay.
me, you're not going to pay Ibrahim. Don't they expect DJ Bristol expect that for them pay him? And that's why we don't go long. They go don't take Ibrahim. Don't for go fix sets. DJ Bush will make them pay. Don't for build stage you want make them pay. When at the same now one envelope, you understand? Ibrahim says seven the pay
Okay.
in the DJ Bristol. And the Seattle Center no get beaucoup supporters when they come at DJ. Look like this for body come out Germany. Every year when Seattle Center no get program, it must can DJ push. DJ push always they come, they support. And Seattle Center they look who that they support there. You they support the union. Now the union say they stand for. Tell me true. If you they sabotage the union, how you expect for let the union work with you? It's like they give Christmas name for cut it throat. You know for happen. You understand? DJ Bristol, they don't get the time, they don't enjoy the Seattle Center money, they don't enjoy them. So this now made them patient, the union, let the union get the own building. You know what I mean? For
But
most
the
Seattle
question me
Center
they ask again,
starts.
I notice said I know cut you was the question me they ask now. I notice said DJ Bristol get problem with SSU because I see another outing. I not see the BABASHEQUE, but I see DJ Bristol the outing. So
Of,
I get confused, sir. And family member go I know, you know.
of course, DJ Bristol, he don't talk a life now about BABASHEQUE in video. He get problem with the union. And the main problem is because of them money the way Abdulrahman Bidigia free. Where President Mohamed Ali come, he stop the leakages and the where President Alassane Dikam, he block all team. You understand? He say log get all. Any money will come in or come on log get all. So that one is not go that way with DJ Bristol.
Okay.
You understand? However, the payment for the DJ
Okay.
on side is set for Ibrahim who side DJ Bristol the work. The Cielo Centeno, the rent that sets the rent Ibrahim is set. So, which means DJ Bristol still is surviving at that setting. You know, DJ Bristol, he talk all carry for discredit this outing. So, this DJ Bristol if not for him. within Islam, and not be ever once let this outing be successful, the guy is successful. If one lady, you are
Really?
not
But I see a
free.
day.
Yeah, it be day. And at the bad thing, and back one born as some DJ Bristol. You just stop people for me they not can the outing, they sabotage this outing. But you they come, you can't enjoy. Even in WEF, Q's Mabinti. You see the video, Mabinti they enjoy DJ Bristol in Peking, they make competition for dance. It take a Peking, put her up stage. DJ Bristol they enjoy. After this not so fun. You know, this is not great. You understand? You know when the
No,
guy
but did you
enjoy
see
what
like make they laugh? Because Family self can testify. It's funny though. But at the same time, if you not be get love for SSU, you're gonna dance a happy and counting family like that.
well
Now
na
that's
the
not my question
conducive
no more. I
na
get
the na
confused.
the na the conducive environment and friendly environment wey dis yellow centre don create, you understand. One thing, you no go able sabotage something wey first of all God don bless. Two, the pikin dem wey dem born na wey dey call me uncle, dem say don decide now for be part of this enjoyment. You as uncle, e dey discredit the team the way guy e dance like sampa. DJ Pusu dance pass all man was sabi for that outing.
Okay, now you mean.
E-
Okay, now
Even
you mean. Okay,
yes,
share with me like a slap pick one or two questions there. That question they go directly to you, TK. Umaru Fofana, because I know go Dean Father Basse, two Boima Davies. Um, Asan Fona say, TK, you serious too much now. TK don't give you smile already for that one. I just say, you see that message. Asan Fona say, okay, go to smile. And Asan Fona say, I want to comment, but I just entered the live. I don't know the topic. No worry, the topic now it is so. And Solomon Levy say, job well done, my colleagues. Then Dean Federal Bar just laugh. Asan Fona, same one say back, Timni man, not a disappoint. Mr. Mahmoud Kanu in action. Please, I want to hear more. Then he say, Tike Mahmoud Kanu, please call the name them way me and you talk about. Call the other one there where we kungusa, where I kungusa to you. So I don't know what here, Mr. Asad Fona be gets the secrets. Where a curious for make you call the name there, he say kungusa to you. So not make we afraid you. So you have tell me small balloon understand.
you know, just like how they talk at the community, where you do something, they feel say they need to watch you. They say, you know, la apologize to people because of this parable what they can't prove. Maybe it go sound some kind of way, which is they say way butu, they watch person a bien. If you no see other person to map bien, wait to map they watch who say butu. You understand? There are some things in the way you don't dey na that level, especially like this age old on this room. You know,
Okay.
there are some things that they will also for deviate from, like the likes of BABASHEQUE, DJ Bristol, Moses Tucker. When it comes to the union, personally we are friends. Personally we are brothers and sisters. Then we dey talk behind closed door. We dey, if I call BABASHEQUE today, he dey pick. If he not pick, he busy. He go call me back. If I no go get at all, I will call him and Manti. Manti go try for tell me who say BABASHEQUE or which he you know. So we get that cordialism, we get that friendship, we get that family ties in there. But there are some things then they when it comes to this union, the level of the union on dey now. Now we all need for come to one. This talk wey dey go and talk discredit the union. E no get nothing for do for shake the Sierra Central union. You know, DJ Bristol will not ever come say the DJs Unite corrupt. Even though they get their own ups and downs. We know they can say, we want to know this, we want to change the system inside DJs Unite. Because then they get their own rules and regulations. You understand? BABASHEQUE, of course, I know we go no more say the Muslim Jama, this, the Muslim Jama, because in a member they, you understand? And me not to member. I know we just go no more say, he go call me say TK, not talk to calm day inside the Muslim Jama. They go notice the happen. Just like how it be there inside the Sierra Leone Central, you know. The same BABASHEQUE now tell me say TK, You don't go there outside, it go affect Central Union succeed. The same thing back now they tell us, so BABASHEQUE, you don't go there outside, you first for test Central Union succeed. If anything, come inside the union, just like I make a Kaisai, we say take come cancel, and what I be like, we Kaisai Central Union. We then show you the reality. You go law for the union. You dey really know say they take advantage by the union. I swear to God, sir. We join Sierra Central Union. The kind hard work, where they need to get nothing, the kind time where they spend, the energy, they need to pay nobody to me life in this day.
Okay.
Now I don't see for years, me don't dey carry people from Konigen. I don't dey rent bus. When I'm young, they put people there, carry them go. Sierra Central no ever give me kobo. The cover they all, you understand? They don't ever see TK Mahmoudis. I know they ask we go like through. I know, but see as in a community thing. And the person will count this, will build up this, it gets a vision for Sierra Leoneans them now, continental Europe. And that vision in any perspective. Today, the Sierra Leone Central, they count different ambassadors them, different representatives them from the embassies them, now different countries them, for make them can see how Salome people in the program, then things them, or how they showcase their culture, this outing thing. This past outing, we see representative from the Nigeria embassy, from the other embassy, they then come. And what them proud of, especially when they see that outing, that they will come on. They're really happy. So the Sierra Leone Central, right now, the people in Orange Absa, trust me, we all just need for come to one, then we get that particular reputation. And look, we don't end up on television. What you know about Sierra Leone? We go work, we hear colleagues there. When they ask you, what come here for that? Who said come on? Sierra Leone. Oh, Boris Jones. Oh, Ebola. Oh, Blood Diamond. I didn't treat any they know we for Hlland there. But 90% of Sierra Leoneans in European go attest to that fact. If they don't allow you with drugs, they go allow you with that Ebola sickness or the past brutal war will take place. But look, after this outing, now Netherlands TV don't begin the portray another way. Kazelic, happy people, entertaining people, we don't end up on Dutch TV in a positive way. And the way the news come, can't say Sierra Leone Central, it says Sierra Leoneans them.
Yeah.
Who that create that platform there? Now SSU. Where the good name come? Now to salute people there for them, for them to SSU. Now to win the Sierra Leoneans them. So you don't see why make we need for change of mentality. This thing, it go back today, they will say, salute people are not unite. Salute people are this, salute people are that. Including the BRISTOL, in the BABASHEQUE. If anything go wrong today, now the same salute name will all be here. Now the same wrong thing will get for truth. Just like how they be associated with drugs. BABASHEQUE needs sell drugs. BRISTOL needs sell drugs. But when you say na salute come on, they say Boris Jones drugs.
They would tag me.
They could change it. Yeah, but now when the news come back from the Dutch side, when they say Sierra Leone sent this outing, multicultural Sierra Leoneans them. BRISTOL, but all they sabotage the outing. They feel proud because in a Sierra Leone, BABASHEQUE, but all they felt all carry use the last weapon them for fire, for discredit the union. Yet still, when the news come in that positive way, we all enjoy that ground day as Sierra Leoneans. So now we need for Shigom and think twice. Say now we don't get speaking them.
Okay,
now
thank you so much. Analysis, boss. You don't analyze well. And Mr. Coming back, stay with me, TK Mahmoud. Coming back to Mr. Boima. Mr. Boima, now this question no more. I don't know what you want to tell Fambul and say. Ibrahim Kefona, they asked a very good question. Say, how will the executive deal with those people who are discredit the union without no good reason? So I don't know. This question you need for answer this question, sir.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Fofana, for that wonderful question when you ask. Like we all know, we don't talk and say the constitution will be get. We don't do a review of them. Look, I get an idea again. Yeah. And I will use this question here, you know, as a platform for also take a jab at few people them where they can actually can show a semblance of community, not get peace, like when the BABASHEQUE talk. You know, miss away community quiet, a peaceful. Now I know who said they get a narrative them. I don't know which university we go where they analyze that thing and they. But of course, to my brother, Mr. Fofana, we asked that question there. Everything we again for do with this you know, yeah, this community, yeah, there. People that way they can't discredit the community, where they are members them, and where they do a lot of things them for ensure say the community look, you know, like disarray or you know, like problems in the community, this and that. We're not doing that the case, especially when they go use the social media platform. Because more not forget one thing, we live in the age and time now. The social media effects, it don't actually add multiple ignorance to people them, to most of them. Because I hear they see someone could just consider on this platform here. I don't even know what they talk about. But it just they say things no more, you know, for like as they come on, you know, like in mind. That's what they say. That's what they say. So what in the union don't do, we don't review the constitution because they think about all of the issues there. At the time, whenever they create that false constitution, there, social media not be there much that way there. But now we get them and we see and say this is not a challenge to the Central Union, not only to the Central Union by letter, so, but the membership of the union, how we go protect we safe. We organizations and the sister organizations and the membership of the organizations there. So like I say one thing. The time when Mohamed Ali can power, one of the things that we do, we don't register this union yeah, as a trademark. Yeah. For me, everybody know, maybe they don't know. Central Union are a registered trademark. Then make it see this around here. What in that they mean? Central Union now, it get the legal right where people that they go and cause, you know, Central Union this, Central Union that they. But like what TK in a Cumbra organization, they look at it no more. But it don't come to a point now. The union don't draw a red line. Like the way the president slapped BABASHEQUE for discipline and pull on at the forum, now the first step down there. It's not even relevant to Central Union because you're not a member in the first place. Yeah, I will just talk a few things about you know, because of your behavior, the way they behave, you know, so unruly in this community. Yeah. But the likes of DJ Bristol, the likes of the former Chamawena Adraman Kuruma, the likes of Moses Tucker, the union don't establish a red line. And then they say the constitution, yeah. Now, the first time when president don't take, it don't put them. Like Moses, of course, they don't get a letter. My organization, will they take all their steps and they. But I will say we recently just don't get the advisory council and disciplinary council chairman. Yeah, it just happened some few days ago. So it builds it now, and of course, it got for look at all the complaints and they will get. Because we are people that we believe, you know, in law and order. We believe in due diligence. We don't believe in this boss, you know, somebody kind of social media say this, and they know. We they talk with evidence where something happened. Not for just kind of the social media begin to bash people and this and that day. So, Mr. Fofana, the rest I shall say, everything where they happen at the social media space, we get record of everything, and the union get for take actions then. When they take them at your level, that's number one. At sister organization as level, we also take them. And also after that day, since we are a registered organization, we get that legal rights there, just like when the other person back get right as an individual private citizen for sue somebody, they union back get them. Yeah. But we continue for strengthening on that, they for take for other steps then. Because we can't see this community how they live in, Sierra Leoneans them, particularly we know the respect we serve. We're not actually responsible to we serve. Simply because of flimsy things there, I will begin to tell you them, this and that, the way I not get mine for talk to even the average Dutch person on the street, even when at Christmas, I don't talk to them that way. I will respect and pass you because you're Australian. So as a result of that, we align all of them issues that I want to talk about. And thereafter, of course, the president will give a full update on what will be the next steps then. But like Bristol, you know, in really not a shame to the city we belong when a club 9 Bristol don't actually they part of the committee will they review this constitution here. You cannot believe the mommy. That guy did a part of that committee until this process here done. You know, say one word, you know, count one contribution. Now, inside what they can't sit down, they say the Central Union corrupt. Where were you? Well, they can review this document here. Where you not utter one word. Now, because you know they think idealistically, or that because you don't get the capacity for even contribute. I don't think so. Yeah, that's the one. When you talk about Abdurrahman Nkrumah, like I said, they take a jab at him. The time when he there as president, when I one-time president, the only thing we be interested in now the finances of the events of SSCU. Like at the tell people them, we get evidence to the effect, we get for show the evidence and they for many people then see. Say, oh, okay, I will not just talk against somebody, the likes of Moses Tucker in the Bristol, the BABASHEQUE, we get evidence of that day. But particularly like Abdurrahman Nkrumah, we Kaya the last time. If they run here and there, even they call the presidency a thief they can't award our position. Abdurrahman, who say you be the 2028 we made it on your holiday in France, where you call me. Say, the treasurer and the financial secretary, they don't take the money, they don't want to put it on the account. What is the reason why make you call me? He said me they leave Belgium. But at the time where they call me, I still be in Belgium, but it not be no. Say I still they leave Belgium. Because that time they are the servant. You understand? Then turn and they are the assistant for doing a lot of things then. What can happen? This president here, who we get currently, now be the treasurer, and then get a kind of agreement with all the chair people then. Say that money the way they don't take so because this person here, when Abdurrahman Nkrumah, the only thing we're interested in are the money of the union, not to the leadership. Now make Moses be actually take that gray area there in stepping in the sense of like they provide leadership. One of they permit itself now Moses go be the secretary, now go be the chairman, now go be everything. They go talk, from A to Z. At the end of the day, you go left that meet itself, you don't understand. So as a result of that day, they look at us say, no, this money here, we don't tell this Maya say the union in money you have no for daily. You and a chairman, we get the bumpers, you get the pin. And we go show fun with them. The next time will come, decide the way Abdurrahman be the pin them money then day. So one, in a post will be financially corrupt in the first place. They look at us and say, well, all don't sorry for you. Say, now you can't take this leadership here. Now, so you go on for countries, the union. No, it's not possible. And then secondly, also, when you look at that, morally, the guy also bankrupt in so many other areas then. It gets me, eh? So at the end of the day, the community look at us and say, we're not going to afford, forget this kind of leader here, where financially, it's not corrupt free. It they use the union in money how it want them. They give accountability. When they tell us, say what they want them, say pull up at this money, and say no, in a financial accounting go study. So now I want to know how the budget of the union for day. Now I want to know how the financial statement for day. So it not go pull hand. But in a chairman, no, in a president for the union. And then like I say, also it gets a moral, a character question that this community here. We all know. When somebody actually, they get me to so?
Yes, sir, they get you, sir.
Okay. We all know, say, leadership, especially in a community like this one, you for me an example, not only to your age mate or to old folks, but to the one that self when picking whether they grow, whether they come up. For me, they look at you and say, you know what? This person here, I go on for be like one day. I go on for play this role, that this community here. But if you're a leader, where financially you're corrupt in the first place, they give bank pass to get the pin, they go and pay money, then they do this, they do that, and they. Secondly, you got also a moral character, you get on your neck already, where you don't cause havoc, to a brother, where he entrusts you in family. You break that brother they heart at the end of the day. Then you look at this Bristol, yeah, because the way they been there, the transactions the way they do at the time. Bristol, now you go higher this, so they pull money here. Evidence not to the effect. If really, when Bristol will come say that 1,000 euro, by, for example, where it go rent balloon, now 1,000 euro. Accountability not there. Again, Moses say, oh, you don't go for do promotion. Remember, say in a secretary. So if they see all of their issues, them people that look at us say, no, this one enough fit, this leadership. And we thank God. We even get the second term. So, Mr. Nkrumah, if you read this one, I want to tell you, say, we get evidence to their effect then day. So next time when you kind of the social media, they begin to rant, they talk about respectable people them, where they don't create this union for make we all able to together. And what you do, Sam, the worst thing we do, one of the worst things them, like I mean, make up one of the audios them. This union, the way it is, it just like a federation with different organizations they belong to. So even when they register them, they be also register, with the same status. So that means say the one that they register, una can get, and if 100 or 200 people they say any chairman cap, in why you go to the executive, like he puts the name that come off and co handle, they don't get any problem with that day. When they allow for go do that, they won't say go do it, ain't go try to remove all the one the way it meets. Like they call the what I said, the first chairman, when the founder, when Mr. Medowski. Say this person here, when I don't say, a one can remove now. Now that will not be tell them. Even forget say, if you want to remove anybody, when I forget a meeting, and the process say, when I get her on the minute, when I present that to them. So we get all that facts today, yeah. And now, back to the question we asked. So the way the union did right now, in terms of finances, in terms of procedures, structures, or whatsoever, it is very strong. Not to the kind of, when people that know 20 years ago, no. And the way they also say a perfect, no. Because nothing not perfect, even as we are human being them. The possibility they are human being, so we're not going to say a perfect. But at least the current president who we get, he don't try. Especially when it comes to finances, because the foundation where it meets SSC, get that. SSC, go pay money out of this. And I say, no, you know what? Make we focus now to we, just like we Governor Tucker. Now, this why I don't have so many other people, that including BABASHEQUE. Because in Goa, West Central, they call, of course, not to free the work for Central Union. They are not even who say they get the idea, say, they advise the president, when if in left from the right. That is the first thing. If you're relevant to the union, we just include you for where you be, because of, where you go, cameraman, put on that way, not to a media personality. Just a cameraman, put on that way. My family, they really understand, and know the difference. So, why would they try for bring people there together? Why don't they look at all them background? Because we are a community of one. I'm not going to say today, become a governor, TK, they talk fine. Now, TK no more for focus on. No, other people than they, young people than they grow up. So everybody relevant inside this big pot here. So if they don't give you the opportunity for the day, at least you get to make sure, say, you begin, you behave in a responsible manner, especially when you're a big person. But if you don't do that, they, somebody like you, where they PV me, they cost me, when I don't already audios the way, or the way you can go online. They can't cost me the cost. I tell them me audio there. I say, look, who send me come on and home I come out? Who send papa and mama no ever teach me for cost? So we know the cost. Who won't come on home? We know the cost. The part of we. But you can go ahead. You say whatever thing you want for say. They change the position.
So,
but
Mr.
like
Boima,
we need for reposition and follow.
And I'll not stop you, what, sir? So meaning, not just this removal, now with all these issues and all these cost problem, the social media thing or waiting, or something be done there underground already will be the cook.
Well, the mommy, don't say they get this parable. Yeah, they say when the fox get the grapes, it always sweet. But the moment you remove that, it's sour. So they must get the boomerang, be the sock. You don't say when this out here they come, a bounce say where it can't cover the outing. The union must pull money from 300 euro and above for go game. Yeah? Okay. But when president don't delete her now, then it look like say, something go. And also, like the way it behave, not to even Central Union for no more than pull out. Even the diaspora have to upset because of the misbehavior as a big person. So now all of that, because possibly not be member now a union, why you for dictate to somebody self when a leader? Or to anybody when a member. But it's just unfortunate way Bristol now in for the teach BABASHEQUE about how SSU they run. Unfortunately, they fail for do that day. So all together, you're into a big one and small one. So we don't really know what they day.
So now the guy for tell we say Bristol and BABASHEQUE, they didn't have their own section, they do their own thing. Just like that.
Exactly.
Okay. Then, sir, stay with me. Like, read them 2-3 messages here. We don't kind inside. This why, as I say, that you can't tell me because Mr. Fona they talk about the date of next year. And no say, wait, they say you last word, you could say and Solomon Levy, they say, indeed, Chief Secretary, we are surely gone. Take actions against individuals that are lack of morals and capacity subsequently. Okay, Umaru Fofana say, exactly, Chief Secretary. Most people are good at escalating issues about which they themselves have no better clue. So sad. Then Barry, they say, you should have explained the Constitution in Creole so that some of our members can ask questions. Well, this is the problem. We'll not get time for that one. But we'll come another time when Mr. Boima can explain about the Constitution. Maybe not for inside or maybe not for outside. We never know. So that's the idea when Mr. Boima can say something about that. Then Umaru Fufana said, that just tell you how selfish most people are. TK Keta also they tell you against a smile. I don't know if in a Wamat you get or not something they bother you were making it a smile. So yes, sir. You can say something about then 2-3 here where I read for you, sir.
Yes, indeed. Now I can start with we brought away say for explain the Constitution inside Creole. Well,
Okay.
like I all know this now voluntary work what they do. And for do that thing and they really take time. But I want for believe say if the community really need that they collect this one, don't make a copy. Every organization gets it now, yeah. It also
Fine.
available online. So you can also get them. And besides that, the president gets a wonderful, press secretary. I believe say a just born and not too late. When the time will reach, it will begin for they bring this constitution out so we farm with them bit by bit, so that people then go understand them exactly what's in the inside. Because when we able to understand, we serve the rules that way in the guide we. That then they will not go misplaced, with priority there at all not, especially when you're not a member of Central Union. Because you don't know lie, you say Central Union corrupt, where you don't get evidence, or where you don't even go through the right channel for really hold Central Union accountable. When are you duty, you for them. Then are you right? Nobody don't go take them from you. I think that is very important. And I don't know, somebody asked also for talk about the date for next year, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, family, like we been saying the last time, this community, I mean, this, especially when it comes to events, the struggle it is high. Like governor say, when they organize events, then at the end, people can only want to see the money where Central Union make, but they don't really want to know what is Central Union take and spend. Because if you quantify the hours that most of we spend for prepare the events, then even on the day of the event itself, the money is beaucoup. But again, now the beautiful thing about the community, you see this with community, them and me, them party as in they come. Most of them, they will assist, they will go help, and which is good for we. Yeah. So the issues that we will get, especially when it comes to whole business, and imagine that they make out where people they come up from all over the world. They just come. No, we go down there in the morning for many people. They will come on time and enjoy. But no, they out in the time where they really begin for sweet. Now from that 4 o'clock day, by the time they remember, they don't they go to 10 o'clock. Now people they don't retire.
Yes.
And of course we get for all the music and go back. Now with various homes that also will come on and they prepare for go back on the night show. And the night show again, they wahala it too much. Exactly, including the Peking and all of that day. So what in the union don't decide now, say next year, we want to introduce another program where it get for be the Slcu festival. So that festival, they get for take we through the weekend. We they begin on Friday, we end up on, Sunday morning. So really now that's the plan. Because if you look at the equipment, all the rent safe. Now we can book it, we can do. Yeah. Because if we get a festival, imagine we get a festival, somebody don't come up from England, don't come up from America, they don't book a hotel, this and that. We don't put everything in place. I mean, left to farm with them, maybe you go out for county tent, maybe that year you man, or year you pick you want to go the day, or you want for book hotel where they close by, or you want for whatever, the case might be. But then you just be rest assured, say, from that Friday, they throw out the night, you enjoy, that Saturday, the window the clock will begin at 2 o'clock. You will enjoy till maybe 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning again. Trust me,
wow.
if that didn't happen, nobody will get any cause for complaint about again, say, night show this, night show that. Because we will do everything within that weekend day, every kind of enjoyment will do. And in fact, the union will even add more value also. But that it also they take another level of thinking. It will also take another level of preparation and planning all together. So Aguame family will be rest assured saying, we they see una constraint and we don't hear una. By the special grace of God, the president will get now a listening president. Just like when he said we want to forget a community center, but we're not going to exchange down there for una your safety and for the services that we would actually provide for una. The value for money, when you pay your money, you come. We for actually provide that service, the way you go enjoy that money there. You say when you go, you say, yes, indeed, I pay this money, but I really enjoy it. So from now, my family, they know, say next year, again for being a festival, not a full weekend. Yeah. So that's what I tell family now.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Boima. Actually, me fumble them. As soon as I after to carry out the SLD TV, at the same time, the Kotoku mami. The Kotoku actually don't boss because if you don't follow up at the same time, when I hear from the analysis boss at the same time, Mr. Boima. Fumble there, wait see me one say we get the last word there now for say. But I will start with the TK Mahmood, when the analysis boss, from always simple and don't see any question there. Let me just say we last word as we get 10 minutes for go. Say your last word, then join Mr. Boima Davies also to say your last word also.
Well, family, as we don't reach this part of this discussion, I want first of all extend my solidarity to the Sierra Leone Union, especially we own papa, we own daddy, we own uncle, we own brother, we own friend. Where the union lost, when I pass Sole, we all know Pastor Lebe did with you yesterday, but today not do with you again. He don't go answer Papa God in call. Whosoever he did, let God give him good. Let God forgive him for his mistakes them. We don't do bien. And let God give him the payment for the good things that we don't do bien. Really, Pastor Le, my Papa figure, my uncle figure, my leader figure. Because he served the Sierra Leone Center unto the ending where he even swear in the President Alassane Dine in first term. So he really worked for this union. And the second one, they go to my own border, when a chairman also for the Sierra Leone Central Union and direct organization, when a chairman Zagalo in self-loss in Mama. There. So as you know, Sierra Leone Central not be get a heavy week. Every day them will pass because of the people where they lost. And then when you pray God say Chamazagalo, Usai Mamadi, let God give Jana Fidaus, let God make it rest well, and let God forgive her because himself don't go answer Papa God in call. So we just pray, let God continue for guide and protect the family we left behind, and let God strengthen them. Indeed, the Sierra Leone community, una don't know say Sierra Leone Central Union, na pikin, na daddy, na paddy, na uncle, na friend. We need for come together and push this union. However, we not see bad image that they around. I mean, at one point we not believe what they can say. Now one good fish, one good bad fish, and they put all the other fish. Then now we not allow the one fish for the day. If you not say this one fish and the bad fish, for them not pull the other fish and not pull up. And I believe saying that the exact thing President Alassane Dine do, where BABASHEQUE betray for poison people at the Sierra Leone Center, you know, he remove them. And then like today, the union get peace. Where DJ Bristol said Kabu that can, you know, where the kiss, you know, DJ Bristol get one behavior called pansimony, a critical cattle the gravity of the bushfall. You know, say bushfall where one go up, it is scatter for so that the upward you go now the first branch you always go to map back. With all the evidence, with all the OTSF later, you know, get no might. So DJ Bristol and then kind people again. You know, it can't come Google radio. Talk all kinds of. But at the end of the day, we see a lot of things. I need to be full back. Even by the outing, I go be like God for push the devil. I need to push people back. But I think the devil good. Which might be Siana they enjoy. A bikini and a back they enjoy. Which might be just fully and they look at. Na be man like this. All belong go talk all kinds of about it on Facebook. Now they quite enjoy so. That's it, Mama left I enjoy. That's what you see on day. Like you first you know till they go when they come back. So before with them, yeah, Seattle said you know, a day for we all. And this thing goes specifically for the one day, the new one that we don't come. Now Hlland. If you didn't have any city, try for contact that city in organization. Let be member. Try for be member. Try for belong to each and every city organization. It's very important. Because here, when something happen, Seattle Central enforce the call. And when they call Seattle Central, they need to get data about you. They need to know, so, oh yes, you know, I'm now from Rotterdam organization, now from Amsterdam organization. So now make it very important for that we all belong. If you know, say, you say you did your organization, not the under Seattle Central, find the nearest city where their own organization they under Slcu Center, let be part of the union, be part of that organization. This is very important. Whosoever we in Sierra Leone, wherever you did, make sure say you try for be a member of that city organization. If that city organization they not under Slcu Center, find the nearest city or the city where you're comfortable with. For them go be member there, then you go become a member of Slcu Center also, and for try for push this And so I don't see now the youth there, that crowd we can this year for the youth there. Trust me, next year I get for be ×4 because that particular crowd will come. They get for tell the people there, and the people they get for tell the people there, and the people wake up this year we get, let me say, 35% of Dutch people there, and it don't go multicultural now. It don't dey common at the Seattle level. It don't dey go multicultural. Now that one day the Dutch government wants see. Now it make this, they bring the Seattle Center out into the television as national news because they don't see the people themselves, don't they attend the program, they picking them, when they born a Dutch picking the blonde one, the back home. They attend the program. And then the next year they get for culture mama them. They get for culture papa, they get for culture uncle them. So the thing get for being more multicultural, they get for being more wide. So at the big one. Let me all join hands. Don't put all differences apart. All that way distract when they go you kill talk now because of power position. We are not listening them. Then they all na podcast on them. That's what they do from time immemorial. They always they go, wait till they come back. They always take advantage by the union because the union they always open their arms. So they always welcome them back. So my family the Kotokuma me, Mr. Boima Davies, this and the last word to the wider public there for this program as we get for the cam again, for the kind of light people more and more, try for make them know the realities. Thank you very much for that watch your pleasure. I thank you very much for that listening pleasure.
Thank you so much, Mahmoud Kanu, the boss of the SLD TV. And Mr. Boima, sorry wait I say make you last talk because I don't know if you can touch one or two sides. We just get 5 minutes, sir. Let me say my last word, there we go. I don't know what you wanted from Bule. You last word you wanted from Bule, sir.
Thank you very much, Mami. Well, I go on for borrow the same page we say government will stand and for also say, you know, like you say, the past 1 week, now a heavy week, you know, for we community. We lost, of course, with Adi, with Uncle, with Papa. We actually contributed a lot to this organization, to this union here. And the constitution we hold today, it also contributed, you know, immensely for make we get a document like this. Now, because of people like Pastor, even at in age, I mean, again, this now something we all need for learn from. It not be the doing because you not get any other thing, but in age, you see them, they actually focus their time, their resources, to the community for ensure say we all they together. You see them pardon, all of them, then they part of this community here. So then people then they, for me, it can pay me so much when I can see people that were completely ignorant, they come, they badmouth them, they say any kind of things that can be me pain, sometime a day. Because then pardon, they then mommy then they what thing they need from we at this age with the day, that respect day, that honor day, we'll get program like we President Ali Kam. They say we'll give them pardon, some amount of cars then where now they honor. We'll get program, they can they sit down, they enjoy, we all laugh, we dance together. That's the art, not joy for them. But at the same time, you see inside this community, they bad, actors then. Now then people then they will come online, begin the insult. But trust me, some of we don't go in at this community and they look at the things there, they happen. Like I say, we got for continue for sanitize this community here. We got for continue for the expose them. Many people then know the kind of people that would then be. So they say, may they so off with Papa rest in peace, and also to we chairman, of course, we are one of the strong stakeholders in this community. I want to Chairman Zagalo of Dordrecht, and himself lost in mama. I pray say God will comfort you together with your family as soon as they go through these very hard times. I mean, death, it's inevitable. We all get for pass through that day. Let me call their life as a community. We need for day together, no matter what they happen. That don't mean say relationships and need for the perfect. No, but we can make effort. We'll say things that want crack. We make effort. For repair them. We'll not come. They
Yes,
wash each other down. This.
I not cut you what, sir, but I get one or two messages away. Can say I read quick way. I think say important with your last word. Mr. Alassane Dimdim Sise when I with Chairman SSCU say don't forget Saturday Amsterdam Barbecue Belgium outing. Let's support our brothers. Then K. Kekuda Kowoma say thanks Mr. Tike Mahmoud for the tribute to our legend Pasole. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you all very much. Fruitful and educative analysis. Bravo to Chief Secretary and TK himself. Long live and bless the SSC. Then Belgium outing, then Ibrahim K. Fona, they say Belgium outing and Amsterdam barbecue, please. So I don't know if you fumble and say, look, pass the message here. You get for joining us with your last word, then we can don't force it in.
Yes. Well, of course, like I can side, indeed, Amsterdam, when a sister organization get an outing, I go on for encourage we all. Do ya? When I know say Amsterdam, they give the best last, what is said, to school barbecue in Holland. So make we all go support them. Exactly the last barbecue, one of the best barbecue ever where you go get. Before school they open, now Amsterdam for Fender barbecue day, and that they go happen this weekend at the 29th, this Saturday. Make we go there, we support them, make we support them for eat the meat, and tell God, we pray for them as well. Make God give them more money so that next year they will continue to organize this event here, for we. This is not part of the contributions that we people that they make in society. Imagine what people they go sit down, pull money together for just make food for other people then for make it. I mean, trust me, now that kind of thing they want for the sea, continuously in the community. And they bring we together, especially Africans, food, Latin, and a million way they bring we together. And then, of course, with brothers and sisters in Belgium also, they'll be very pivotal, to the SSCU. And we go on for also encourage everybody as well as they don't for enjoy, Amsterdam, do ya? Let we drive car in Belgium. Because what in Belgium get for we, what in a see last year, things in a small thing. The chairman, they don't promise so many things then. But if you want for prove and wrong, do ya? Now for Canada, Belgium, the 29th. And another thing where I go also want for art, farm with them, the 6th of September, the union demand, the president demand necessary for they work closely with MIA, Eindhoven, with the cheerleader day, for organize a video for Papa we a with a Pasole. So we go pay, with last respect to them. We go talk about them. We go talk about the good things that we do for this community here. At least, we not see them during a last moment that we be there alive. One of the opportunity this for make we also go pay tributes, to them for the good work that we don't do for we. So family, everybody is invited. on the 6th of September. Now I know them. They fly, I think say don't come on now. Or again for come on, we go share them and that information they go out there. Another thing I go on for also say, I go on for encourage everybody. If you're not Sierra Leonean, it don't mean say, like who would are the area or people they talk about problems and a social community, they that this and that and that particular talk with people they talk, even to me self, before they join the Central Union or any organization as Kidam, me organization, it take me a while because of them negative things that people then they say. But not until when you come together, especially when you get good intention and ideas them on how this community are for grow. They can say charity begins at home. When a young organization first, and then at the beginning, when they grow. Nothing in life will be perfect. But trust me, if we are all put on our minds and together, say this one, in as much as we are imperfect as human beings, but we're sure say we'll begin to work on things that we go bring we together. And they work. We see on a Central Union level. So I go on for encourage everybody. We're not the part of the union. Before then they say that here and there you go here, or maybe if you understand something, you just come on the media, for say things and we're not true. Do ya? I will tell una for make una really join an organization who say una day or any city where it is close by. We'd encourage this. Because in the past we don't see people then they die where we not even know about. Because then people then they not even shown at the salon community. Also we say they don't burn this for CI body. It's painful. How we as a community go there, as a people who don't even know down there. Look at the Turkish them, look at the Chinese them. Look, then they do great things in other communities and businesses, the investment, this and that. Now so they begin. But we want to start something, but you see say a few people then they, they will always come with that semblance of division. So do your plan with them. So then people then they're not relevant to the core of SSCU. SSCU, any leader way they come with expect to say if forget a vision. And this one will get get a vision for this union here. So do you make we come for support them for this vision here for everything they do. And family there, make can also forget we know say we get another, of course, Magbondi. Magbondi also gets the event. I think say will happen the 5th of September. When a cultural performance so they can always put up. And I think say that event again for happen in the city of Amsterdam. I also want for use this opportunity and for invite everybody for make we go support them as well. All of them today way they happen. So now this one SSU. Everything way they happen at Central Union. Because that bits and pieces of every cultural show there, this and that day. Imagine we'll put all of that color day together. It give it a big, kind of rainbow color. Now that's we call the SSCU. So do you make we ignore the one that was the negative among we, especially people like BABASHEQUE, we don't know in left from the right. When I ignore, it's not relevant to this union here. Now it make the president don't draw a red line until we sanitize them fully. We educate them, we try for re-educate them, and we begin for reintroduce them in this community as small. Because the stage where it is right now, it's not ready yet. So we left on the first. So family, that this I get for now, and I want to tell you all plenty thank you. We'll take with time for come watch this program here. And we'll get for come next time with more evidences of the things that we don't say that I have for sure now. So this time in few words I will go tell family. Thank you very much. Mami.
Thank you so much. And I will just read the last wire, then we say Tata now. David Samura said, Siminiman don't begin Simoni inside August. All of the sudden. Then Alassane this say again, Governor TK, Mr. Chief Secretary, and Queen Afsa, I salute you. The biggest achievement here is the participation of the youth. Thank you very much, sir. And Mom say, and also Solidarity Fund. Maybe you forget to add that one day. So, this last word I get, but we're not getting enough time. I think we'll schedule another time again because this life was so interesting in it. Anyway, so me fumble them, so far so good. Anytime we appear, they appear for bringing on the news. So this now few of the things that we'll get, we don't try for analyze and the analysis post when I take Mahmoud, where we normally call Salomon of Food, and also the secretary when Mr. Boima Davies. We tell Una, thank you for our listening pleasure, and Mina Absatu Kabia of the SLD TV at the same time the Kotokuma me. Thank you so much, my people. Stay tuned as we bring Una other news them all.